afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. William Shakespeare, playwright, poet, actor, philosopher, a man whose creative and literary genius has an immeasurably profound influence on the consciousness and culture of the English-speaking world. And yet, how much do we, inhabitants of the 21st century, know and appreciate of this tremendous body of work in this single volume? Too little, I would argue. I believe I could illustrate this point by taking a brief poll of our audience. If I may have the house lights for just a moment. Now, you're a theater-going crowd, no doubt of above average and of literary awareness. And yet, if I may have a brief show of hands, how many of you have read or seen a play about William Shakespeare? Any contact with the bard? Please raise your hand. I think they may know more than we do. We should really get out of here. No, we should really start running. Now.
They don't know Shakespeare finishing on. They just keep going. What should I do? Narrow it down. What? Narrow it down.
Let's see if we can narrow it down a bit. How many have seen or read All's Well That Ends Well? That seems to be separating the chaff from the wheat quite nicely. Let's see if we can find out who our true trivia champs are tonight. How many have read King John? King John, anyone? You have? Really? Would you mind telling us all what it's about?
It's about a hunchback.
This is exactly what I'm talking about. Oh, you laugh, ladies and gentlemen. You scoff. But let he among you who is free from sin live in a glass house. I submit to you, ladies and gentlemen, that society's collective capacity to comprehend, let alone attain, the genius of William Shakespeare, it has been systematically shrunken by sitcoms, sodomized by soap operas, and reamed by Rush Limbaugh. But have no fear. Your intellectual salvation is here.
Sing it, sister.
We descend among you from God, a message to spread from the bard to the masses, to take those first halting steps out of the 21st century, of the Kardashians and the Jersey Shore, and into the future.
Amen.
A glorious future. A future where manly men wear pink tights with pride. A future where this book will be found in every hotel room of the world. This is my dream, ladies and gentlemen. And it begins here, tonight. Join us in taking those first steps down a path into a brave new future of intellectual redemption by opening up your hearts. Yes, open up your hearts and your pocketbooks. You can do this by dialing 976-BARD right now or charging your Visa or MasterCard and sending us a donation. Give us your cash if we be friends, or deduct it when the tax year ends. Let the show go on, and then may the bard be with you. Thank you, and hallelujah!
Those of you who own a copy of this book know that no collection is complete without a brief biography of the life of William Shakespeare. Providing this portion of our show tonight will be the third member of our troupe. Please welcome to the stage Mr. Dakota Salmons.
Don't touch me. They're going in order.
Okay.
Oh, hi. As you can see, I'm not an audience member. I completely fooled you. William Shakespeare. William Shakespeare was born in 1564 in the town of Stratford-upon-Avon, Warwickshire. The third of 8 children, he was the eldest son of John Shakespeare, a locally prominent merchant, and Mary Arden, the daughter of a Roman Catholic member of the In 1582, he married Anne Hathaway.
Oh, I loved her in Les Mis.
He is supposed to have left Stratford after he was caught poaching in the deer park of a local justice of the peace. Shakespeare arrived in London in 1588. By 1592, he had achieved success as an actor and a playwright. After 1608, his dramatic production lessened, and it seems that he spent more time in Stratford. There he dictated to his secretary, Rudolph Hess, the work Mein Kampf, in which he set forth his programs for the restoration of Germany to a dominant position in Europe. After reoccupying the Rhineland zone between France and Germany, and after annexing Austria, the Sudetenland, and the remainder of Czechoslovakia, Shakespeare invaded Poland on September 1st, 1939, thus precipitating World War II. I didn't know that before. Shakespeare remained in Berlin when the Russians entered the city, and he committed suicide with his mistress, Ava Braun. He lies buried in the church at Stratford. Thank you.
Now, without further ado, we are proud to present the complete works of William Shakespeare abridged.